The performance of jute mallow, Cocorus oletorius, under different intra-row spacings and organic manures for sustainable productivity and enhanced market economic potentials in Nigeria. This important article is authored by the following scientists. Most savanna soils are inherently low in fertility, especially with low organic matter (OM) contents. This results in poor crop productivity. The jute crop removes large quantities of plant nutrients from the soil and therefore responds well to organic manures as well as other agronomic practices such as plant spacing for sustainable crop yields. It is high in protein and eaten as a vegetable. The fiber is strong and durable and used to manufacture packaging materials like sacks, bags, ropes, home textiles, etc. Hence, it holds great economic potential. It is against this backdrop that this study examined the effect of different intra-row spacings and organic manures on the growth, yield and fiber color of jute mallow, Cocorus oletorius. The field experiment was conducted at the Teaching and Research Farm, Federal University, Wukari, Taraba State, Nigeria. 2 intra-row spacings, 3 manures, poultry, goat, cow dung, and control were laid in a 2 times 4 factorial experiment in a randomized complete block design, RCBD, with 3 replications. Data was collected on growth, yield, and jute quality parameters and subjected to analysis of variance, ANOVA, and where means of treatments were significant at p less than or equal to 0.05 level of probability, they were separated using the Turkey HSD. Results showed that at 4 watt, the survival rate, 70 to 79%, of the plants in all treatments showed no significant difference. Meanwhile, the highest leaf fresh weight plant 1, highest stem girth, fiber yield at harvest, plant height, stem fresh weight plant 1, leaf area, LA. Fiber length and width at harvest, 10 watt, were recorded from the jute crop sown at 20 cm intra-row spacing. Conversely, at 10 watt, higher plant heights, LA and fiber length at harvest were recorded using cow dung, while goat manure recorded the highest leaf fresh weight plant 1 at 10 watt. Stem fresh weight plant 1 at 6 watt coupled with stem girth and fiber width at harvest. Poultry manure produced the highest stem fresh weight plant 1 at 10 watt and fiber weight at harvest. Generally, the control plots significantly recorded the lowest growth, yield and jute fiber color indices. It is concluded that the intra-row spacings used in this study and the addition of organic manure enhanced the growth, yield and fiber color of jute mallow. The golden color fiber, adjudged best, was obtained with the application of poultry manure at 5 TH1 and the closest, 10 cm, intra-row spacing. The jute fiber is now accepted as an environmentally friendly and cost-effective material than reinforced plastic due to its biodegradable qualities and is replacing forest wood in the pulp and paper industry. Thus, it is considered the potential fiber of the future. Introduction. Jute mallow, also known as ewedu in Yoruba and ayoyo in Hausa, is a leafy vegetable widely eaten in many African countries, including Nigeria. It also produces strong, shiny fiber called the golden fiber, used to make sacks, bags, ropes, and carpets. Jute mallow grows best in warm, humid climates and is often grown with other crops like okra and tomatoes. Farmers traditionally spread the seeds without much attention to spacing or soil health, which affects yield and fiber quality. This study looked at how different planting distances and types of organic manure, like compost and animal waste, affect the growth and yield of jute mallow. Organic manures help improve poor soils and may work better than chemical fertilizers. However, there is little information in Nigeria about the best way to use these manures for fiber production. The goal of this research is to find the best combination of plant spacing and organic fertilizer to grow healthier jute plants and produce better quality fiber. Using natural fertilizers and better spacing can help farmers grow more jute mallow sustainably while keeping the soil fertile for future crops. Conclusion: this study shows that jute mallow grows best when planted 10 to 20 cm apart and fed with organic manures like poultry droppings, 5 tons ha, or goat dung, 10 tons ha. These practices led to healthier plants and higher fiber yield, especially at the 10 cm spacing. The highest fiber production was recorded using poultry and goat manures. Adopting proper spacing and natural fertilizers improved both the quality and quantity of jute fiber in Wukari, Nigeria. With better farming methods, jute mallow can boost incomes and support sustainable development through its many uses in textiles and packaging. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more scientific videos.